Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, o see them yopo.
Memo akwa ba de ba PENDREAM TV so mesro say na dey can ahwe na be subscribe to channel no click bell no so say the news to house on sabetimi aka ntem no ahwe. Alasa Suhuyini na be send strong warning ama NPP for isan ntela omunya yese NPP enam Brigadier General Michael Opoku so etete mrantie bia wa Suachore ene Savannah region ho ba bia chesa abaye betu yomo na mo pese omo yusu omo edi cause violence na no na Alasa Suhuyini dia be bontin abemo omo woni so omo nya ni nyina na omo nim se NPP started sanema way back September na omo NDC for there omo ate and said there are some patriotic people in those people are omo leaking information na omo enu nti na omo ma asami jamfe be press conference no na say NPP and hwe ni na omo try any nonsense like what happened in 2020 na ene omo so omo nya basabasa na emom omo tena hodin omo so a prepare esan say obi se oni obi kokon na won say oboaboa ho so oboaboa ho in kasa bebre yanko ni nkoti ensema Alasa Suhuyini ekafa.
You know, and the assurances of the IGP, I hope, you know, are met, because for us in the NDC, we will not do anything that will destabilize this country and disturb the peace of the country. But we will also not stand aloof and watch anybody engage in anything that is remotely similar to what we witnessed in 2020. We will not. The fact that for the first time since 1992, 7 unarmed citizens of this country got shot and killed for merely participating in our democratic exercise. It's enough for us to learn a lesson of how not to stand by again for that to repeat itself. It's not going to happen. And what our communication officer did yesterday was just sounding the alarm bell.
Are you happy with what he did?
Absolutely.
Really?
Just sounding the alarm bell so that people will know that they are being watched. The fact that we speak of these things does not mean that we have not devised ways and means to deal with them if the national security fails. Because we know that many of the officers in there have been compromised. But we also have confidence in the very disciplined and patriotic ones. And when you find these things coming out, it is because of the very disciplined and patriotic ones who are in the system who are not willing to bend. And we are not going to also disappoint them. Look, Granny, this thing started not today, and it's not only in the Ashanti region. The officers that they have been training in Esuchari, some of them who have graduated, this training exercises started in September. They have no idea the information that some of us have on those training exercises. The training center too at Palabi in the Savannah region, where they are taking young men and women to train. They have no idea how much information we have regarding those training exercises and the people that they are training. But like I said, they are just alarm bells that we are sounding. And we are counting on the very, disciplined and patriotic ones in these services to help us ensure that what happened in 2020 does not repeat itself again. So we will not destabilize this country. We will not be part of any, insecurity, but we will not stand aside and watch others repeat some of the things that they did in 2020. Look, the NIB in July in Northern Region were tasked to carry out a poll. After their first poll showed how badly the NPP was performing, they began this second poll around the Paga area. And the officers who were in charge were carefully selected and given some tokens to influence these polls. And the report was that, oh, get these things ready and then have the numbers show that we are winning. And so when we finish the other operations we are doing and the Electoral Commission declares, we will even show these reports as evidence that before the election, our internal reports already show that we're winning. All these things.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about?
Who is supposed to declare elections?
Oh yes, I mean these are not polls
Honorable
to declare. These are polls to confirm the rigged results. These are polls that they are doing that they intend to use to confirm, the rigged results that they are planning. But look, Andy, I am assuring them that every step that they take, we are, also following with keen eyes and also doing our preparations as necessary. Look, only recently, you remember that there was even a publication on the National Security Shadowy Commando Unit in Tamale, and how some young men, attempted to even storm where they were camping some of these commandos, including some foreigners. But we went into it, and we have put other measures in place to monitor the activities of all these people. No. In fact, we even have pictures of some of the foreigners. If they do not know, we have pictures. We have the home that they are living in on the airport road, monitored 24/7, and we know when and how to deal with whatever threat that they pose. I am assuring you that what happened in 2020, where innocent lives were lost, will not remotely be entertained this time around. And it is in the interest of anybody, who is involved in these clandestine moves to advise himself. It is in the interest of anybody who is involved in these clandestine moves to advise himself or herself, because the system in place and the anger of the people of Ghana will not provide safe havens for people like that.
Are you assured by the IGP's announcement of a comprehensive plan?
That's why I said that I hope that he means it. We are not counting on that, but I hope that he means it.
Okay.
We know what is on the ground. We know what some other people are engaged in, whether with his consent or not, I can't tell. But we know that there are other measures that are put in place to repeat what happened in 2020, to repeat what happened in Ayawaso Wagon. And that is why the communication officer highlighted this gentleman. I mean, for the sake of the love of this country, a gentleman like that should not be given such a responsibility as he has been entrusted with. After the fiasco that he supervised at Ayawaso Wagon, a gentleman like that should not be given such a responsibility as we approach this make or break elections. Because when I say make or break, it's about the destiny of this country. But as for the clear winner, it is His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. The people of Ghana are determined to return him to the Flagstaff House. But the make or break is about the destiny of this country and the determination of the wicked that is in power today to continue, to perpetrate their wickedness towards the people, and also to protect their loot and to run away from accountability. I think that is not going to happen. And once again, Randy, I will want to advise anybody. Look, Randy, anybody who is engaged in these clandestine moves to advise themselves. If you have family members who are involved, please advise them, because this time around it is a make or break, like I say. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is winning, and he's going to win this election peacefully. He's going to win this election peacefully, or he's going to win it with some people who want to destroy this country going down without this country going down with them.